Oh, I hope y'all know homelessness most of the times mean no more Fortnite. So I saw Fortnite on your monitor. That means no more monitors either. Next up on the menu, we have TikTok couple chooses homelessness. There's a lot of people choosing homelessness right now, specifically on TikTok, and they're making it their content, and they're making it their perception to get more money or whatever. But we'll see if this situation has a little bit of nuance to it, if it's something that's fucking a bit more unique, or if it's just the same tone, the same tune we've always seen of homeless people on TikTok taking advantage of people's goodwill. Because here's the thing, they're fucking up everybody that's actually homeless. But with all that being said, let's get up out of the video. Talk to me.
I ain't never seen somebody this excited to be homeless.
I just turned 30 today. I'm so happy. I've never been so happy about being homeless.
Interesting.
Homeless dealing with negative 11 degrees.
What?
We can handle adversity. We are tough. We're strong. We're survivors.
I can see how that can give you a bit of confidence. By all means, he does have the right mindset for pursuing homelessness, I guess, if that's something you would want to do. I like this guy's mindset on it, but I hope he has that mindset on everything. And he probably doesn't, since he's pursuing homelessness. I don't know. This is interesting. Starting off, this is very fucking interesting.
You would have thought this Joker done won the lottery, the way he jumping up and down on the thought of him and his girl not having a place to stay. This TikTok couple is now going homeless because of bad money management.
Oh, I hope y'all know homelessness most of the times mean no more Fortnite. So I saw Fortnite on your monitor. That means no more monitors either. No more technology, gang. Except for your phone. Unless you can find a way, we'll see.
A lot of people are wondering if it's even real. Yo, what's going on, guys? PieMatt7 here. We are back at it talking about TikTokers that don't want to work jobs.
Y'all is too grown for this shit, man. Y'all is about 30 years old avoiding a job. Get a job!
So in case any of y'all don't know, Foolishness is a TikTok couple that posts their everyday lives on the internet. And y'all would probably think that they're a super cute couple channel on the internet.
I wouldn't say cute, but yeah.
They're posting videos of them traveling, eating food. No, they don't do any of that. They post about how they are going to be evicted from this hotel and how they are going to be homeless again. These two jokers were homeless for 3 years, but they figured it out. They got...
Okay, so why are we trying to go back there? If you wanted to stay homeless, why didn't you just fucking stay homeless? If you got out of that situation, that means that you were actively trying to get out of that situation. Congrats, by the way. But why are you happy at the thought of going back? Is this an ex-girlfriend situation? Oh, God.
Not enough money, and they were staying in this motel. Mind you, they were paying the motel $2,000 a month just to stay there.
Holy shit, that's more than some rent. Holy.
I don't know how, but that's what they were doing. And what started to happen with the content while they were living in this motel is that the relationship they had started to fall apart, in which his girl wasn't happy with him not working a job at the age of 30 years old, and she wasn't happy that the only income that they're bringing in is from her so-called services she does on the internet. I'm gonna let y'all think about that. Grown people shit. And you know, with all of those problems, it all still is working out, all right? They got a roof over their head. They're bringing in some type of income to stay at this hotel, and everything is looking great until this day happens, in which he uploads a video saying that they are gonna be evicted.
We're about to get evicted and we're gonna be homeless, and we choosing it. We're choosing homelessness on purpose, so don't feel bad. I know, I get it. Oh, you're about to be homeless, we're choosing it, okay? It's not like other homeless people are like, you know, we're choosing this stuff. We want to go outside, we want to live outside, we want to do this stuff.
What you mean you choosing to be homeless? And what do you mean it's not like other people's homelessness? We choosing to be homeless. No, you ain't. You homeless. What the fuck are you talking about?
I want to save rent. I don't want to pay rent. I want to save money fast.
There's not a lot of other options that we have, but for the most part it's a choice, because we could get another hotel. We are trying to save up some money before we end up doing that, because it's expensive and we want to have, you know, something to fall back on in case of an emergency, so that this doesn't happen again.
So as you can see, these two jokers are crazy.
So you want to go homeless to save up money to prevent yourself from going homeless in the future. but at the same time, you're also happy about being homeless. Interesting play. Interesting play, to say the least. 5-head strat.
Talking about they choosing to be homeless so that they can save up money and stack up their bread, not knowing that the reason that they're in this predicament is because of bad money management. He goes on,
and also not being employed,
to upload a video saying that they owe the hotel, I don't know how, $6,000.
We owe $6,000, and every time we stay here is another $80. So they keep stacking it up. So by the time we out of here, we might be at 10 grand. They're suing us for $6,000, right?
Just about, yeah.
why are they so fucking... Well, that is the mindset you want to have, but I didn't expect these people to have such a mindset, I'm gonna be honest, but they are so calm. This is how you want to be, though. Like, if you know the metaphysics of the universe, what you resist persists, what you focus on, whatever, but they're also still focusing on it. So they're not actually doing it right. Because if you don't focus on it, the problem goes away and it miraculously gets cured. And more positive shit comes to you when you focus on positive shit. But I digress. That's a talk for another time. If you are more interested about that, let me know. And I can just make another channel talking about this shit if I have to. We'll see. It's all up to you guys. But I don't understand their fucking motives here. I don't understand their plan. I don't get it. It makes no sense to me.
We currently owe $4,000, something like that. But the full stay, the full amount that we've already signed our contract for is a little under $6,000.
Packing up all our stuff here so we can move out of the hotel and be homeless. Look, tent. So we're gonna be living in a tent. In the meantime, you playing Fortnite, chilling and relaxing. Like, this is our gamer tag. We just vibing, just trying to relax. Because once we homeless, you know, we're gonna be doing a lot of setting up. And
I don't know what world y'all are living in as adults to think that a place is going to house you after not paying them for months. How the hell does it add up to $6,000? Y'all must have not been paying the rent for at least 3 or 4 months for it to get to that amount of money. And this all goes back to them not having good financial decisions. He uploaded a video on his YouTube page talking about that he had $80,000 from day trading and they somehow lost all of it.
we don't have it now. Another part of it is investments. I didn't invest into day trading, which is another learning thing that I've learned. Like, I lost 11 grand. We made 80K. So we lost 11 grand from investments. So that still leaves us 79 grand. Is that good math?
Nope.
Yeah, $79,000. Like, but it really was just us being irresponsible. That was most of the money. We didn't blow all of it until we were able to get a hotel. Like, we had a couple of dollars still left over.
You stupid.
How the hell do you damn near blow $80,000 within the span of a year?
If you were to day trade and make 80K, that's great. You could have, like, been good just off of that. And then worked a job and been, like, freer than most Americans right now.
To the point where you have to go back to
My boom didn't work. Fuck.
being homeless. Why didn't y'all buy a house? The thought process of these two adults is the equivalent
They could have gotten a house for 80K depending on where they are. Yeah, they could have. Yeah. I didn't even think of that.
of a Lance cracker. And it gets worse, chat. He goes
those
on
things
to
are fire.
adults is the equivalent of a Lance.
These shits were fucking fire. You guys ever had these in school? I specifically fuck with these three the most. These two are, I never really had these at school, but I want to try them. These shits smacked. They went crazy.
Cracker. And it gets worse, chat. He
big
goes
back
on to
man.
upload more videos and more reasons on why he's excited to be homeless.
I'm ready to be homeless because while we homeless, we gonna save way more money. Fast, too. You living in a tent paying no rent. Imagine saving $2,000 plus a month. When we homeless, we gonna be good. That's why I'm excited to be homeless, because we about to save a lot of bread. That's what I'm trying.
Don't you save money to avoid hardship, so you're gonna involuntarily put yourself in the hardship to save money to prevent yourself from going into hardship again? I guess, man. Let's see how this works out.
I tell you, I'm not worried about the cold, all that stuff. We good. Our food gonna be refrigerated because it's gonna be so cold. We don't gotta worry about buying a refrigerator. We good being homeless. We about to save this cheddar and live better and get a tiny home. We not.
To be honest, I think Pie Bet. I need to go face cam here because Pie Bet's about to make me fucking roll. He's about to make me lose it. But anyway, it's not a bad plan if he had like a bit more intuitive thinking within his little noodle here. That's not a bad plan, except for the simple fact that you motherfuckers found a way to lose $80K. So how in the hell are you gonna save up if you couldn't even manage that? But maybe you will. Okay. There's a lot more troubles that come with being homeless. I don't need to tell you you've been homeless for 3 years. Maybe you know something that I don't. This is why I can't speak on this with absolute authority, is because they're the veterans here. And he's happy about going back. So this is so fucking interesting to me. I kind of don't even know what to say, brother.
He talking about our food gonna be cold because it's gonna be that cold outside.
Aw, man, we gonna save up our money. We gonna live in a tent. We gonna stack our cheese up to the roof, and we gonna live lavish.
My brother in Altman, you had $80,000 and lost it all within the span of a year. You're gonna go homeless, be excited about it because you're gonna be able to save more money. You weren't able to save money when you had money, so what makes you think that you're gonna be able to save more money if you're homeless?
What type of correlation are you making up in your mind to think that any of this does not sound crazy?
We're about to be homeless, and our main focus is to just stack up credit, not save a lot of money. So me and my girl been talking.
You
We're
just said you were gonna save a lot of money. Okay.
not planning on being homeless that long. We're only gonna be homeless like most 3 months. We want at least 3 months, like worst case scenario. We're not trying to be homeless that long. And we can stack up credit. It's not about saving money. Like, yeah, we'll be paying like $3,000 plus a month at this hotel. So what? We can make the money. We will be saving still $300 to $500 a month. The meantime, we're stacking credit though. We're paying off all our credit cards. We're paying off loans, like, so we can get a tiny home and get land. So the main thing that we're really concerned about is credit. And what we really want to stack up is our credit line.
None of this makes sense. How are you gonna stack up credit with no money? What are you talking about? You know, we gonna live off the lamb and
You need money to stack up credit. I hope everyone who's watching this knows that. Because the way you stack up credit is by spending your money wisely. Paying your fucking credit card bills on time. Or using certain services that are on the DL. Like, if you don't know about it, look up Affirm. Look up, what was another service my mom was talking about? Helping me with my credit and stuff too. Because right now, I don't have negative credit at all. I don't have any credit. So, and I'm 20. I'm going to be stacking up my credit very soon here. And, yeah.
we gonna stack up our credit and save $500 a month. Y'all weren't doing that while you had a roof over your head. Why is it taking y'all to be homeless?
That would have been a lot easier with the 80K that they had that they lost in a year. They could have literally had their credit good with that 80K.
It's for y'all now to make the right decisions as grown adults on the internet. None of this shit makes sense, and he goes on to show us how excited he is to be homeless outside in the cold with his girlfriend.
We about to be homeless in the dead of winter. It's gonna be cold, and the thing is, we was homeless dealing with negative 11 degrees. We can handle adversity. We are tough. We're strong. We're survivors. We can do this. This is not even hard for us. We already found a spot. That tent is about to be cozy. It's gonna be cozier than your home.
It's gonna be cozier than your home.
I don't know about that.
It's gonna be cozier than your home.
Buddy, my home has a damn bed. So, maybe I can find a way to get that. See, that's the thing with being homeless and homelessness. If you have the intuition and the correct mind, creative mind, you can make yourself live lavish while being homeless. It's just that it's way more inconvenient than if you weren't homeless in the first place. So
You gonna get your goofy ass on my face, man.
You gonna wish you was in our tent in contrast to your home with how cozy we gonna have it set up in there.
what? Okay, slow it down. I like the confidence, but please slow it down.
It's gonna be nice in there. Watch, we're gonna live the simple life. It's not gonna be all this stuff in there. It's gonna be cozy in there. We gonna be homeless and living good, no rent, nothing. We gonna be comfortable. Watch, y'all think it's twisted?
Boy, what the hell is this Joker talking about? What the hell is going on in that head of yours, bro, to be this excited to be living outside in the elements? You would have thought this Joker's favorite football team that won the Super Bowl scroll to see how excited he is. Now, y'all hear what he's saying. He talking about stacking up this money, saving this money, and building up their credit. Now, y'all are probably wondering, how are they gonna stack up their money if they don't want to work jobs? This guy goes on to upload a video of him saying, I ain't working no job. I'm only gonna promote my girlfriend's online services.
Brother, get a job. If you had a job, this wouldn't have even happened in the first place, I'm pretty sure. Because if you had a job contrasted with the 80K and you know how to day trade and you're growing as OnlyFans, y'all would have been in a great situation. Better than most Americans, actually. But now, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it.
I'm not making enough money from YouTube. She's making more money than YouTube. Her service is why we're living here. I have been promoting her through content creation. So like YouTube isn't pulling in enough money, but the promotion that I'm giving her from me making YouTube videos and Instagram videos and Facebook videos is why we're able to live here too. Like we're helping each other. So this is why we're never getting a 9-to-5, because a 9-to-5, we're gonna get less money, have less time.
You can do both at the same damn time, like I'm doing. Buddy, get a job.
And all me and her have to do is just lock in.
Chat, we talking about a grown man on the internet that does not want to work a job so bad that he will go as far to promote his girlfriend's online.
Working a job is really not as bad as it's cracked out to be. Come on, man. It's really not. Like, it's not as good as it should be, but it's not as bad as people make it out to be either.
Services, then actually.
Unless you're an Amazon driver or a factory worker like I used to be. Or a retail worker. Specifically Walmart retail worker. Fuck.
Work a job. This joker got his girlfriend's Twitter in his YouTube bio. That is a level of down bad unemployment that I have never seen before in my life. You up there in the Hall of Fame. You putting up Shaquille O'Neal numbers out there. Oh, to Shaquille O'Neal. I ain't never seen nothing like this. So after he uploads this, the days are counting down on when they are going to be evicted from this hotel. And he goes on to upload another video showing off his new spot in which him and his girl will be staying during the winter while being homeless.
So this is our new homeless spot. We got to cut down all this plant life. We're getting really excited to set everything up. And honestly, we've been homeless before, so this is nothing. This is way easier than last time. Last time we were homeless, we didn't know what to do. Now we're trained and adept. We have skills. We know how to survive. We just had to find a good spot. That's honestly the hardest thing, is just find a spot that's out the way that nobody knows about. That's mission accomplished.
Did he just say trained and adapt, and that they have skills on how to tackle homelessness?
What?
Bro, it should never get to that point. If you had the right training and skills, you would never be in this predicament again. What is going on here, man? And as the days keep going by towards their eviction date, he uploads another video showing how excited he is to be homeless, saying that he's beating the system.
We're getting evicted in 5 days, and we're going to be homeless again because we're beating the system. We're going to beat the system by avoiding paying rent.
What?
This system got people paying high rent and struggling. They don't have time to spend time with their family to do the things that they need to do for themselves or want to do. It's messed up, and we're beating the system by living outside and by being entrepreneurs and having all this time. We're avoiding the 9-to-5, okay? We're avoiding rent right now. We're not dealing with all that because we want more time to focus on ourselves and focus on this business, scaling the business to the top.
Bro, you
What
are
business?
not Johnny Silverhand from Cyberpunk. You are not beating the corpo businesses by not paying your rent. Also, none of this even makes sense.
What reality are you living in which you do not pay bills on the place that you live in? It don't matter where you stay.
In an apartment, you're gonna have to pay rent. In a house, you're gonna have to pay mortgages. Also in a house, you're gonna have to pay property tax. You are trying to escape the basis of reality. What is going on in that head of yours? But I will give him that he has some enthusiasm about this terrible situation.
I'm about to get evicted and I'm in a good mood. Playing the game, pizza, different color lights. I'm about to get evicted, about to be homeless. Which color you want? I'm chilling, we good. I'm so happy because I'm alive, I'm healthy, my girlfriend's good, my son's good, I'm good.
You have a
I got
son?
Mark Simpson. Being homeless is not difficult. You were homeless for 3 years. We're gonna owe like $6 grand or whatever. So what? We'll pay it off. Money come and go. Like, my main goal is to just survive and be comfortable with my family and be around my family and just like.
We really sitting up here buying Fortnite skins as we getting evicted from our own household at the age of 30.
That ain't it.
He's
And
talking about
pizza.
my main goal is to survive. You should have been thinking about about that while you had $80,000. The day of reckoning comes, chat, and he gets evicted.
Today.
Today.
We're gonna be homeless again very soon. Today we had court and we didn't show up, so they evicted us immediately.
Which means we only have 10 days to get ready and get out of here.
The hotel manager asked us why we didn't show up to court, and we told him because we have nothing to defend. And he said, well, if you would have showed up, they could have worked something out with you. And we told him we don't want to get anything worked out because we're choosing to be outside to be homeless. And he looked at us like, fuck wrong with him.
Boy, you cannot make this up. You telling me that if you would have went to court and talked to the judge, they could have worked something out in which you wouldn't be evicted. You sitting up here telling us that the reason you didn't go to court is because y'all actually wanted to be homeless?
I can't co-sign that, big brother.
Now, this is the part where it starts to get a little interesting, and a lot of people started to think that this is all fake and that they're not really homeless and that they're only doing this to promote his girlfriend's services online and basically milk the viewer for money. After he uploaded this eviction video, he uploads another video of saying that they're not leaving the hotel.
we got evicted over 30 days ago and we're still living in the hotel because the constable hasn't shown up yet. And we don't know when he's going to show up. It's a mystery. We were supposed to be homeless today, but we're not. We don't like how we've been being treated recently, so we want to get out of here anyway. We already got the tent set up. We just got to get this stuff out of here, get the U-Haul and put it in the storage unit, and we're going to leave anyway, so we're not going to wait for the constable.
And yeah, as y'all can see, he basically said that they're not really leaving the motel until the constable tells them to leave.
And a lot of people were thinking, like, how is that possible? And started to go back on what they were saying. Like they said earlier in the video, they owed the motel $6,000. A lot of people were trying to figure out what type of motel slash hotel allows you to stay in the room if you do not pay that amount of money in a certain amount of time. Most hotels and motels will kick you out the week of you not paying them. So it is kind of strange to see that they didn't get kicked out by the police and they were staying there for a long time, almost 2 or 3 months. Now there is something called like squatter rights and shit. I don't really know too much about it, but maybe that's what this situation was, in which they were basically squatters and the state has protective laws around squatters in which the place that owns the business cannot kick them out directly. It's still a little weird, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, you guys owed $6,000. The constable's not kicking you out. This isn't an apartment, remember? This is a motel hotel. Now, me personally, I do think somewhat of this could be true, you know what I'm saying? Them being homeless, not having to work a job, all these dumb things happening. But I also can see how this could be fake, you know what I'm saying? With the whole renters thing, with the whole squatters thing. But at the end of the day, this shit is all still crazy.
Interesting situation. So we didn't even get a resolution on if it's fake or not. 100%, 100 proof. We didn't get a reservation on it. So I honestly don't fucking know. What do you guys think? Do you think it's fake? Do you think it's real? I honestly don't care. I just think it's interesting. This whole situation in and of itself is fucking interesting. Something to be behold, to be honest. But with all that being said, thanks for watching. Have a better day than me.